Welcome to our channel on near-death experiences, NDEs. We'll explore stories of people who've been on the brink between life and death, returning with new perspectives. These accounts offer a unique glimpse into existence, life's meaning, and the universe. Each video is a journey through transformative experiences and spiritual discovery. We're creating a space of understanding and sharing for these extraordinary stories. Whether you're here out of curiosity or seeking comfort, we hope to bring you peace and awareness. Join us on this journey of spiritual exploration. Every moment is an opportunity to grow and love. Thank you for being here with us.
In 1958, a young girl underwent a routine tonsillectomy that took an unexpected turn. During the procedure, she experienced clinical death, losing her pulse for 4 minutes and turning blue. This event led to a profound near-death experience, NDE, that would shape her perspective on life and death for years to come. As she hovered between life and death, the girl found herself in a mesmerizing tunnel-like space. She described moving through beautiful misty blue veils, each one drawing her closer to an enchanting light at the end. The experience was not frightening, rather, it filled her with a sense of joy and curiosity. She felt as though she was communicating with God, and she eagerly anticipated crossing through the final veil into the light. However, a mysterious voice intervened, informing her that it was not yet her time to cross over. Despite her disappointment, she understood that she had to return to her physical body. This encounter left an indelible mark on her psyche, forever altering her perception of death and instilling in her a deep sense of purpose, even if the specifics of that purpose remained elusive in her conscious memory. The impact of this NDE extended far beyond the immediate aftermath. In the years that followed, the girl found herself fundamentally changed. She developed a heightened sensitivity to the emotional and mystical aspects of life, often feeling at odds with the materialistic pursuits that seemed to drive those around her. This disconnect occasionally made her feel like a visitor in her own world, struggling to reconcile her profound spiritual experience with the everyday demands of life. It wasn't until her teenage years that she discovered she wasn't alone in her experience. At 16, she came across a magazine article about near-death experiences, which provided her with a sense of validation and community. This discovery was like a wonderful gift, confirming that others had shared similar profound encounters. The NDE left her with an unshakable lack of fear regarding death. However, it also burdened her with a nagging sense of forgotten purpose. She recalls being told of her life's mission during the experience, but frustratingly cannot remember the details. This missing piece of information has become a source of ongoing curiosity and motivation in her life. Medically, the experience defied explanation. Doctors ran tests on her mental abilities following the NDE, finding no evidence of brain dysfunction. This lack of physiological explanation only added to the mystique and significance of her experience. As she grew older, the woman managed to strike a balance between her spiritual inclinations and the practical demands of everyday life. She raised a family and maintained a career, all while harboring a deep-seated belief that her true essence was more aligned with matters of the spirit and soul than with the material world. The NDE also seemed to grant her glimpses into the future. She reports that many of the visions or insights she received during her experience have proven to be remarkably accurate, though she doesn't provide specific examples in this account. Her journey through the veils was not without challenges. She recalls having to answer questions to cross some of the boundaries, while others allowed her passage without interrogation. This suggests a sort of spiritual or cosmic gatekeeping process, adding another layer of mystery to her experience. The NDE had a profound impact on her religious beliefs. Raised as a moderate Lutheran, she found herself questioning her faith more deeply after the experience. As a child, she even felt angry towards religion for a time, perhaps struggling to reconcile her personal spiritual encounter with the teachings of her church. In addition to her changed perspective on spirituality, the woman believes she developed psychic or non-ordinary gifts as a result of her NDE. However, she admits to not always utilizing these abilities, suggesting a complex relationship with these newfound sensitivities. Despite the transformative nature of her experience, she has been selective about sharing it with others. When she does open up about her NDE, people generally find it interesting, but she doesn't elaborate on how these conversations typically unfold or impact her relationships. Interestingly, she mentions that certain experiences later in life have partially reproduced elements of her NDE. Specifically, she cites Reiki attunements and the feeling of being in love as moments that have echoed aspects of her near-death experience. This suggests that the profound peace, love, and connection she felt during her NDE can be, to some degree, accessed or remembered through certain practices or emotional states. The woman expresses a desire to see artwork depicting NDE scenes, indicating a continued interest in understanding and contextualizing her experience within the broader framework of near-death phenomena. This curiosity demonstrates her ongoing engagement with the subject and her desire to connect with others who have had similar experiences. In conclusion, this woman's near-death experience during a childhood surgery profoundly altered the course of her life. It instilled in her a fearlessness towards death, a heightened spiritual sensitivity, and a persistent quest to uncover a forgotten life purpose. While she has managed to integrate this extraordinary experience into her everyday life, raising a family and maintaining a career, she remains deeply connected to the spiritual realm. Her story serves as a powerful testament to the transformative potential of near-death experiences and their lasting impact on an individual's worldview and life path.
If you enjoyed this video or you're interested in the topics we cover on this channel, I'd be really grateful if you could subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future content. Share the video with someone you think might appreciate it. Thank you so much for your support. Preface: near-death experiences, NDEs, can be profound, life-changing events. Remember, NDEs are subjective experiences, not proof of an afterlife or a guide for living. Channel purpose: this channel shares NDE stories and information, providing a platform for open discussion without promoting specific beliefs. Disclaimer: this content doesn't replace professional medical or psychological advice. If struggling with mental health issues, seek professional help immediately. If you've had an NDE and need support, consult a therapist experienced with NDEs. We don't promote suicide or self-harm. If considering suicide, contact a prevention lifeline immediately. Suicide prevention resources: National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, 1-800-273-8255. Crisis text line, text HOME to 741741. Conclusion: we hope you find this channel informative. For questions, please contact us. Remember, suicide prevention is crucial. If you're struggling, seek help. You're not alone.